right, we're here on Thursday morning. My throat's a little raw. I think I'm finally getting to that point where I got all the mucus and stuff out overnight. You know, that kind of feeling that it's coming out of your chest from a cold, flu, whatever you want to call it. You know, that kind of feeling. And so I'm not going to be on very long. I'm probably not even going to do any pre-market trading myself. Just going to come in here, do a little pre-market presentation, see what we're looking at, see what market movers there are, and well, that's pretty much everything. I wanted to see if I could add. Let's see. I wanted to add in my watch list if I could. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I should put it and see if there's a good spot to put it somewhere. But live news dashboard. Yeah, I might not be able to put it on this screen, so I might have to adjust some things to be able to squeeze it in here. So that way you guys have my watch list the entire time, just to see what I'm looking at and you know, what market movers there are. But you can always check my Discord. I'm going to be posting it on my Discord every now and then. I'm trying to get a bot to do it, but that hasn't been successful so far. So we'll try to get that to work, and once we do, I'll let you know. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump in here and take a look at the first ticker that's on my screen. All right, we have. Well, let's start off by looking at the pre-markets, or the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, side by side. Both look like we're still climbing a little bit, so hopefully we can get back to those pre-highs that we had before we had the slough off, and yeah, we'll be looking good. All right. So let's jump back into the first one I see on my scanner. All right, we're on the 5, we're on the 1, we're good there. Oh, just neck right here, that muscle. STAF. STAF is the first one I see on my ticker. On the 5-minute, we had a gapper. This is a gap up, as you can see here and here. What's the news on it? Well, let's see what the news are. Gained 2.8 or 8.2% pre-market trading after the company reported fourth quarter financial results. They reported quarterly losses of 89 cents per share, missing the consensus estimate of losses of 84 cents per share, and revenue of $200.7 million per quarter, or for the quarter. Fiscal year losses of $2.59 per share. Now, I don't understand that. I'm still trying to figure that one out myself. Is maybe it's just a lot of people trying to get out of the stock itself, but for some reason, you have this gapper, right? That happens. You get this gapper because they perform poorly. And so the only thing I can think is there's a lot of people like, oh, that's going to drive the price further down, so we're all going to get out. And so that drives the price up overnight. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think about. And so when that happens, these are kind of ones I've been watching lately to see if, you know, if it's a high enough dollar value, because usually it's got to be over $5 to be able to do a short on it. But if it's a high enough ticker volume, or excuse me, price volume, price average, yeah. If it's over $5 per share, there you go. Can't talk this morning. I'm still just gunked up. You can usually short it, and in this case, I'd be looking for something that was $5 and over in this situation and be able to short it. But it's still, I mean, it's still trying to fight the VWAP here, which is acting as a resistant line right now. But if it gets over it and keeps going, there's still no reason for it to be that high in price, in my opinion. So I'd be watching for a reversal on it. All right, let's get some coffee in me. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. All right, right, next one on my list is BENF. BENF, which is beneficial something. Let's see. They're reacting. They were on the same news as Warp Speed, but I don't think they had anything specifically that was listed other than they were an honorable mention. Yeah, right here. Just gained 37.5% in pre-market. That's all I got there. I gotta check my other one here really quick, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. You know, Charles Schwab is great, and the news feed is great that they have, but sometimes they do miss things. And so we're gonna jump over here. Fed minutes, Jackson Hole, and the Harris speech. What's moving markets? Let's see. Well, let's check this ticker first. So BENF. BENF. Let's see what news they have. They had news back on the 19th. So Trust sells shares of BENF worth over 35,000. Okay, yeah. So there's nothing there practically. So and the other one that we were looking at earlier was let me just get back here. STAF. Staffing 360 Solutions. News. They hit a 52-week high back in August 19th. Okay. There you have it. GDC was a good runner yesterday. As you can see, it ran all the way up yesterday, and it's still running even today. So maybe something to watch today. They had news yesterday because they launched their surge after a launch of their TikTok account for AI news. That was it. Launched its TikTok account. Woo! I launched mine too, but I don't see my profits jumping up that much right now either. So actually, I'm not making any profits doing this stuff right now, which is okay. I don't mind doing it. It's just more for my enjoyment. So, and to educate. That's really it. It's get other people, especially young people, more involved maybe in or interested in investing. You know, go get out there, talk to some financial advisors, figure out how to, you know, I'll do some shows later on to talk you through how to open a brokerage account and all that stuff, and the different types of brokerage accounts are. But I'm waiting to have my Series 65 license for that. But in the meantime, go out and talk to a financial advisor, financial wealth manager, that type thing. Get yourself started early. That's the best way to do it. Unfortunately, I didn't have that opportunity, and then you know I was supporting another method of building a retirement. You know, I should say supporting somebody else to build their retirement, and instead of focusing on my own. And so I was taking in more of my income instead of putting it into my retirement. So I had to learn all this stuff a little bit late in the game. I'm glad I did, because I've been at least putting myself into a position to where I can retire now. And not only just retire, but retire early. And so that is the benefit of learning how to invest. If you invest early, you have even that much more of an advantage. So go out there and talk to a financial advisor. Go talk to a brokerage. Find out how do you get started. And yeah, that's it. And then you can go use YouTube mentors and things like Ross Cameron, Ricky Gutierrez, myself, as online tips and mentors to kind of learn how to do strategies and read indicators and what do the charts mean, what do the candlesticks mean, those types of things. So right now, next one, so let's keep on going here. That was GDC. Next one still on the scanner was VRAX. They had a runner yesterday. I think they were a previous runner from a couple days ago. Yeah, they were a previous runner, and then they sloughed it off, and then had a little bit of continuation, but didn't hit the high that they had 3 days ago. They had this support here, or this resist here from the previous day that they kind of ran into, and dropped back down. But you know, you never know. They could repeat in a single day. They could repeat in a couple days. They could not repeat at all. So you just got to keep an eye out for it. Let's see what's going on here. They had signed a deal. They signed a deal for $5 million share offering, and that was, what was that? That was today. Issuance of about 1.1 million common shares at $4.50 per share. So they had an offering of shares. So there you go. So that will absolutely, I mean, it dilutes the entire amount of stocks that are available. So, or shares that are available. So that's what we're looking at right now. Those are the common ones, or the common ones for this morning. I'm looking at STAF, BENF, GDC, and VRAX. GOVX is still on my scanner from the other day, but they've also retracted a little bit. And then Clove, this is kind of a new one. It's still low volume. It's only 200,000, about 230,000 pre-market here. Their relative volume is 2.46 though, so it's a little bit higher. So they might be a good watch because they've been running up for the past couple of days. So this is a 5-day run up. Well, they had a little drop off here, but then they came back up. Looks like they're reacting off of the Wolf Speed news a little bit, and then let's see. Talked about stocks in the Read It subforum, Wall Street Bets. Okay. So they made the list of the most talked about stocks right now. So, but let's see what else we got going on here. DJT was interesting yesterday. I was constantly looking for a reversal on it, but it's a reversal that never came, so I never got really, didn't make an entry and take anything. Well, actually I did. I took a small little profit off of one of these reversals here. But then it just kind of turned back on me a little bit, so I got out, took my green, and said I'm happy with what measly amount of money I got from it. I was thinking about running it, but I just don't trust DJT right now, and it's been too volatile. So, and then let's see, that's it. We got BILI, Billy. What is it? Billy Incorporated. So they've had up and downs. I mean, let's see if we pull in past 20. Well, they've been sloughing off for a lot now. They had a run up about a month ago. What is that? That's like 20 days ago. What is my ticker? 20 days ago they had a run up. So you're like questionable whether or not they're going to continue. See what the news was. U.S. stock poised for tepid start ahead of private sector activity data. We got quite a few news things here, so I'll have to go read it. I recommend you go read it as well. Go over like investing.com, pull them up, and just see what they got. Other than that, I'm gonna jump out of here a little early. I gotta take some medicine. I didn't sleep very good because of this darn illness thing, so sometimes it's not the best idea to be trading while you're you're tired because you miss things. And so I'm probably gonna not be doing any pre-market today. Still have some of my other job stuff I gotta do, so I'll be focusing on that. But I'm gonna go rest a little bit before that starts, and that's pretty much it. So I am gonna get out of here. You guys have a good day. See ya.